Hello and welcome back to Hey How Are Ya with Cam Kreitner. It's me, Cam Kreitner. Today's episode, you guessed it, is another treat of an episode. We are joined by Peter Walsh. He is such a cool cat, like seriously. I adore talking to him. He's so intentional and he listens, and we jump around to a million different places. We talk about death, we talk about character, we talk about just a whole lot of stuff. And yeah, it's a good episode. This is also the last episode of using our previous mic setup. So thank you so much for anyone who's tuned in to any of these episodes. Thank you again to the guests who dealt with having to use their phone to record their audio. And thank you to, officially, Nicholas Massaroni, my friend from high school, for providing me this microphone that I have been using up until this point. The pod would not have happened without you. All right. Love you guys so much. Here's a wonderful episode of Hey, How Are Ya? Hello and welcome to Hey, How Are Ya with Cam Kreitner. I am here with a very, very special guest. A little context for everyone who doesn't know this lovely person yet. He is a brilliant actor in the New York scene. He is one of the best character artists I've seen so far since I moved up here. And overall, just a really sweet dude who I'm excited that I've used this podcast as a way to get to know him better. So now all that's left to say is, hey, Peter Walsh, how are ya?
I'm good. I actually wasn't really prepared for such direct sort of like
Compliments?
earnest compliments and conversation.
Well, welcome to the pod, baby.
Thanks for having me. I'm very happy to be here. I'm honored. This is the first podcast I've ever done.
Really?
Yes, first podcast I've ever done.
Well, it's just like every other podcast.
Yeah.
Cool. We're different here. We don't care.
Hey, yeah. Oh, you can kind of say and do whatever you want.
Yeah.
It's like no holds barred, dude. That's awesome. So
Dude,
thank God.
First thing, just kind of peeling the curtain back already. Both Peter and I are aware that my good friend Ray is going to walk into this house in the next 15 minutes.
Yes, and we will pick up live audio and video of me meeting someone for the first time.
Yeah, that's actually going to be so sick.
That's actually going to be awesome. I wonder what it's going to be like.
Yeah, it'll be the first time we have two guests on at once.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to sit down. He's going to sit down.
Okay, sit down.
Cool. I'll when he gets here, I'll move to the second couch and he can take the spot in this.
Oh yeah, there's a shittier like a cuck couch over there.
Cuck couch for a podcast.
Yeah, that'd be that's the third mic as they call it.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, man.
This is my first podcast. I just don't know about that stuff. So.
Well, now you do, man. I run a tight ship. You know, I have a mic. You don't. I record on my iPhone.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and I'm using free Audacity for this audio.
And you know what? Great. If you had like Ableton open, I would be like, this is too much. Just gotta just hit it with some Audacity.
Yeah, I'm slowly but surely collecting like better microphones.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like my buddy Blaze and Devin Santee, they're brothers. They gifted me like a little sound system.
Wow.
And I all I need is a second microphone for that, and then I'm good.
Wait, do you only use it for podcasting, or are you also doing it like with music and stuff?
I mean, I could start doing it for music. I just have a guitar. You know, that's kind of my relation to me. I love music.
Yeah.
But I do just own a guitar.
I do similarly just own a guitar, but I don't really touch it ever. I barely know how to play. I know how to do like kind of like major chords.
Yeah, do you have a favorite little tune you can play?
I used to be able to play. I was in. Oh my God.
Yes.
Okay. Well, yeah. This is
it. Yes.
So when I was in college, I took a guitar class, and I really didn't practice any of the guitar for the class, but like I think I got bought because I've always wanted to learn how to play guitar. My brother's a great musician, guitar player. My sister is as well. So I was like, I want to kind of join in on this family fun. So I got a guitar. I started taking the class, but I didn't take it very seriously, like I was saying, and I barely practiced ever. One of the songs we learned was Norwegian Wood. So I do know how to play that sort of, but it's like you hitting one chord and then like having to like readjust your hand, and like it's like a huge major like kind of pause in between each note.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to play it.
Okay. But it's enough for you?
It's enough for me. It's
All right.
enough for me. And I was in the I was in like my final, which was me playing sheet music for my teacher as he would sit next to me. And it was really apparent that I didn't practice at all.
And your final grade in that class was?
I passed with an A because he just did it on like a full pass or fail thing. I know, major lighting change. These classes suddenly not important as they once were. But at the end, the very you know, the quick end to the story is I failed obviously. Then my teacher was like, Peter, do you struggle with this because actually you are dyslexic? And I was like, and I'm not. But I did have an opportunity where I saw maybe a chance for me to pass in this class or not. And I said yes. Okay, I do.
Well, hey, look. Honestly, in my opinion, absolutely fair play, because your teacher was the one that. Yeah,
I didn't say I did it. All I said was yes or no, and I. You know, in terms of like, because he was talking about like if it's difficult for me to read sheet music, I do also have, you know, growing up I had like learning disabilities and stuff, so but I can't claim dyslexia. I don't have that.
But there are other ones that you felt like sort of transitive property.
Yes, a transitive property. So I don't know if that's fucked up in any way, but I did say I just replied with a quiet yes, and then he passed me.
Wow.
So
this was in college.
I was too old for this. I was way too old for this.
That's insane.
Fully in college.
Yeah, well, hey, I mean, like, truthfully, like, once again, fair play to you. And you're back.
We're back. Lighting's back.
And we're back.
Once I got purified by your blessings and that it's okay to light hit me.
My hey, how are you? Produced by God.
yeah, the light.
Executive producer God.
God's great. God's got great lighting.
Super chill. His agent's super easy to work with. Yeah.
His agent is the wind and the rain, right?
And he also executive produces this little show called Jesus.
Oh, really? Oh, I saw that.
This turns into I'm trying to convert years.
yeah. Look, I'm docile. Look, I'll go with any religion.
Yeah. Do you think you are a Christian because you may be struggling with dyslexia?
Yeah, I think actually. Wait a minute. Yes. I just say yes to everything, and that's how I end up here.
I mean, I know you were like hyperbolizing there, but you're always performing. And you're always doing stuff, and you're like out of all the people that I see like out and about, you're really out to me and like doing the stuff. Like you're really like, especially with character work. Would you call it character work? What would you call it?
You said character artist earlier, and I do love character art.
Yeah, I love that too. I kind of just subwayed what you're doing. Sandwich artist.
Yes, of course.
I mean, I do think what you do is art. I'm really in awe of it because I'm sure if I like got into a class,
oh yeah,
I'd be whatever. But currently, as I stand, I have no grasp on like what makes it great. And I feel like you have whatever it is in spades for character.
Oh,
work.
dude, thank you. That's so sweet. And I do think that you should, if it's of any interest to you.
Yeah,
I think you would have a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, one might ought to or need to for someone. I imagine your dream is also to do comedy for.
Yeah. I do want, like, a dream for me would be on a TV show like Righteous Gemstones, or like I would love to be in a show that has like. It's a comedy show with a bunch of like ensemble characters, and people get to pop in as these ensemble characters. I would love that.
You really would be perfect for a show like that.
Thank you. People have talked to me that I would play like have you seen Righteous Gemstones?
I'm familiar enough with it, so I'm sure if you tell me, I'll know who you're talking about.
Well, there's a character named BJ, and it's played by Tim Baltz, and I think that would be good. Just like kind of this like golden retriever kind of
sort of like a
husband.
David Cross in Arrested Development.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's like very much like the cuck.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna sit over there. But yeah, that's but yeah, no, I love character stuff, and it's so fun to to act and to like really I really love like taking like the challenge of doing like a sketch as one person is really fun.
Yeah.
And like how you can use your body to like kind of use the space and tell a story. Yeah, it's super fun.
And where did it start for you? Was it a theater background and then you found comedy, or was it like you just knew you wanted to do comedy from a young age and then this grabbed you? Like,
Yeah.
where did character specifically start for you?
That's so interesting. I haven't thought about where characters start. Like comedy for sure. I went to theater school,
Mhm.
and in theater school I was just really doing just like straight up acting.
Yeah.
And I was like I liked doing comedy. I did like improv at school and stuff like that. But when I left school, I was not really doing. I was not really like pursuing comedy. I was like going to auditions and stuff for like Shakespeare and things like that. And then I started just doing like UCB, and then when the pandemic hit, in the pandemic I really realized that I love to write comedy. And I started doing that through morning pages. The artist
Okay,
way.
Artist
The artist
Way.
way. Well, I did like 6 weeks of artist way, kept doing morning pages for a long time, but did stop doing artist way. But I do want to do it again.
I mean, truthfully, like even to just do morning pages,
Yeah.
even if you had stopped at 6 weeks, it's longer than I think 98% of the people I know who have attempted Artist Way.
Yeah.
I've tried Artist Way and I'm like, damn, 3 whole pages.
Oh, it is a lot. And also the way that they structure it is it's like if you have work at 6:30 a.m., you better be waking up at 5 a.m. to write those pages. And I'm like, that is a lot. It was easy for me to do during the pandemic when
Yeah.
I could wake up at 10, and then do it.
It's like 3 a.m. You've been playing Assassin's Creed for like
yes,
for
like
like
hidden Ezio's assassinating
Yeah.
people.
yeah on your PS2 that you haven't touched in years, and then you're sitting there and you're like, okay, it's 3 a.m. I'm gonna go get 7 hours of sleep to do my morning pages.
Hit the morning pages in the morning, and oh, it was awesome, dude.
Yeah.
I also was thinking if Luigi Mangione could be in like a new Assassin's Creed, like an updated Assassin's Creed.
I mean, you might not know. I know, but with Assassin's Creed, it's like like the assassins you're inhabiting. It's like in canon, it's someone in the current day
yeah.
going in like the Abstergo.
yeah.
Which is so sick. I can't believe I said a random game I played during the pandemic, and
Oh yeah.
yeah, and you're excited to talk about it.
I love Assassin's Creed. I played that game. This is now a gaming podcast.
That's
by
fine
the
with
way.
me, man.
Because I know it's for PlayStation. I do want to talk about it.
Oh yeah, it's here for show. It's typically in my room.
Oh really?
I mean, because it's totally on camera. No.
Yeah.
My roommate likes to borrow it on Tuesdays, and then I just haven't put it back in my room yet.
On Tuesday.
Yeah, because I'm typically out, and she wants to play Baldur's Gate with some of our friends.
Oh,
back
that's
home.
actually awesome.
And so I'm like, why not?
That's all. Have you played Baldur's Gate?
No, because I can't get past the character creation.
Oh,
And then
too many options.
And then once I do it, like that first quest just feels so long. I'd love if I could drop into Baldur's Gate at like level 5.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. Yeah.
Just like with a whole kit.
Yeah.
I like hate being like, okay, I spent 2 hours, 2 hours making 2 hours minimum making a character that I'm gonna hate the appearance of the second it's in game. And then I have to run around just being able to strike.
Yeah.
Strike or block.
I do think you would be an awesome like bard character.
Oh yeah. I mean, I play D&D.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I play D&D. What? Oh, you do?
no. Because I love doing. I love D&D as well.
We should play.
We should definitely. Try.
I'm trying to DM one time. I think it'd be a really good DM.
You would be an excellent DM.
I think it'd be fun about it.
It uses like not only your improv skills but also like I think you love to host. Like I feel like you love to host and you love to like kind of help people go along a path towards
That's very kind.
their joy. Of course, yeah.
Thanks. But yeah, so gaming podcast,
Yes.
Assassin's Creed you like?
I love. Yeah, but also a thing about me is I go very tangentially.
That's
so
fine as well.
I will like struggle to finish a story.
I will also go that way. It is just unfortunately or fortunately, it's good practice for me. It is my job.
Yeah.
Air quotes, big air quotes on
Yeah.
job, to bring us back to maybe a point for listeners. For
Okay,
me,
great.
For me, we could go la 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 for an hour.
Okay, cool.
But
you'll direct us.
mhm.
Okay, cool.
I'll do my best. But
Yeah.
if we lose something, hey, there's something even more amazing happening right now.
Be
in
present,
this
everyone.
moment.
Be present.
In a few minutes, Ray's gonna be here.
Ray will be here, and I am nervous. I am nervous to meet Ray.
Yeah. No, he's super cool.
Is he like
He's tall.
He's tall?
Honestly, you guys will get along really well.
Just because we're both tall.
Yeah.
Tall people see each other and they're just like,
Yeah, I don't.
you eye to eye, bro. You get it.
Yeah.
But there is a guy. I used to work at a cafe, and there was a guy. So I'm 6'2". There's a guy who's come to the cafe that I used to work at, who was like 6, like maybe like 9.
Wow.
And gentle giant, total gentle giant. But
What was his order?
What was his order? He would get like a sweet potato pancake, which is like basically like a latke.
Yeah.
With avocado, no ham. He'd take out the ham.
And then no drink.
You get an oat cappuccino.
Yeah.
Oat cappuccino, please.
Oat cappuccino.
And then he drinks it, and it's like really tiny in his hand, like he's like a big,
just as big.
just a tiny cat. He shoots it back like it's friggin' like a drop of water. Yeah, but he was a very sweet guy. He also, I think, was also like a lawyer. He is a lawyer, but he was also, I think, working with like the Supreme Court in some way.
Whoa.
Yeah, no, I was like, damn. When you're in Park Slope, you're just meeting people who are randomly like really well connected, who are also like entertainment industry. Like, I remember there was this regular I had for a long time, was like really sweet guy. And then come to find out, he like wrote and directed this movie did you ever see Sound of Metal?
Oh, with Riz Ahmed?
Yeah. Really cool movie, but he directed it and wrote it, and I was like, oh my God, this guy. And it was a great movie.
It's narrated for Oscars.
Yeah.
I said, oh, cool movie. Yeah, the movie and like millions of people watched.
Yeah, exactly. That was just like randomly, these people are all over Park Slope, and you're just always bumping into them. And yeah, it was funny to work in that neighborhood, but I still do, but not a cafe. I work I work at a restaurant.
Yeah, how's that been? I mean, you are, maybe it's also the level of how many odd jobs. Whenever I check in with you every now and again, when I see you, you've stopped working one place and have begun working at 2 other places.
Yeah.
And so what is that grind like for you?
Really, not very lucrative.
Yeah, duh.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? Tell me more about that.
Yeah.
But no, it's fine. Like it's definitely where I'm at now. I'm in a place that's like sustainable for me.
Mm-hmm.
I was briefly so the place I'm at like does get very. I'm like work as a food runner and stuff at this restaurant. I went to this other restaurant very briefly, and because I was like, oh, I'm gonna maybe kind of start doing more like serving at this other place, and it feels like, oh yeah, it'd be nice to have like a little bit of a switch. But I went to this other restaurant, and it was chaotic, crazy, and the way I describe it, this might be Ray.
Yeah.
The way
active listener. I also clocked it. I was like, here he comes.
Yeah, I feel like an animal in the forest. Like my rabbit ear like goes to the side. But it felt like that restaurant was so crazy and chaotic, and I was like, this restaurant is so wild. My other restaurant, it gets really crazy, but like it's almost like we're a Civil War battalion where we're like hold our line. And if we're getting shot at, like people will die, but like we hold formation. Mm-hmm. This other restaurant is like a guerrilla warfare, and like I'm bleeding out in the bushes, and my walkie-talkie doesn't work, and everything. Like it was just so crazy, and there was no structure.
And this is the one you were there for a week at.
Yes, and then I was like, I can't be here anymore. Yeah. To the point also where my manager messaged me like, we still have money. You're like your cash tips here, and I was like, keep it. Yeah, I was like, keep the change. No, I was like, can you guys Venmo me? I kind of don't want to go there.
It's like you're holding information for me. This restaurant is in Austria.
Yeah. It's like, oh my God. It's like a 5-minute commute. It's like not hard for me to get there. But then I think it did go, because I was like really wanting to just be past that thing and just not go back there. So I do think I probably lost like $10, but
oh no, are you the kind of guy I personally have a lot of financial anxiety. I don't know where it exactly comes from. I just think about it a good deal.
Yeah.
Are you the kind of guy that's like you can't leave with it, like what's your relationship with money? Because if I was working odd jobs to like stay afloat, and you're chilling, you said, Ray, if that's you, come on in. Hey, you're doing great. You're about a third of the way into the episode. Hope you're enjoying it so far. And if you feel any type of way about it, please feel free, no pressure, to comment somewhere on this pod. I hear it's good for the algorithm, and it's not my ultimate goal to get the entire world to listen to this, but it'd be awesome if they did. So yeah, it takes you a few seconds. Yeah, just type anything. It could be your favorite fruit. Yeah, you know what? Type your favorite fruit and then say you love Peter. You'll like that. Okay, here's the rest of the episode. Enjoy! And Green, regardless, what is your relationship with money as it pertains to, like, the comedic lifestyle, trying to be an artist? Because for me, I'm like,
it makes you really anxious.
I just think about it a whole lot. I'm able to eventually put it away and spend money on ludicrous amounts of, like, eating out for dinner.
Yes, yeah, 100%.
Because food's too yummy.
Food is too yummy. They gotta stop doing that. Make food less yummy.
Yeah, so I can cook it worse for myself.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I think that I don't know, where for a while I was really, I guess it's almost like seasonal. Like when I know I want to, especially with the work I'm doing, I can kind of, if I'm like, in a couple months I want to have a lot more time to produce this thing I'm working on, I can find a way to like drop a day and still just have enough to get by. But it doesn't make me super anxious unless I'm really tight on cash. But I've always sort of had enough for like rent and then a tiny bit of spending money. I also spend like only $1,000 in rent because I have a rent stabilized apartment and bang and like and two room
explosion sound effects.
Yes. Eagle screech. Yeah, you got sounds in the pod.
I can add some for you.
Come on, let's do it.
Just last episode I dropped, I finally used the bleep, like bars and sound effects, because we were using full government names of people who weren't in the interview, and
I love that aesthetic. Yeah. I love I think because growing up watching like South Park and stuff, where they were just bleeping it, it is like a comedic boon.
You know what you can do then, if you want to have a bleep real quick? Someone that we both know in the scene that you dislike a whole lot. Say their name, and then I'll bleep it. I swear.
You're setting me up.
No, I swear on my life. I did the same thing for Tony Ferrara.
But you'll tell me who he said.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I also no. There's no one. I'm not really someone who like. I'm curious if you also are you someone who like holds a grudge?
No, I try not to. I'll like sometimes if I get immediate bad vibes from someone, I'll have a hard time breaking those walls down. But if like someone I appreciate and like, or like someone I'm getting to know, like quote unquote does wrong by me, there's no point in holding grudges. So I worked in the restaurant industry as well, the service industry as well.
Yes, you know.
Yeah. And my manager, when I worked at this brunch spot, his name was Farley, like parlay, but with an F.
Okay, cool.
He was a cool guy. And he was like, it was just a random brunch rush.
Yeah.
And I was like, just like, I don't even know how it came up, but he just goes, want to hear some advice? I'm like, sure. He goes, I try not to complicate my life. And he just kept it as simple as that. And it's like, he like didn't give me any context. He was like, yeah. He's like, as much as I can, just try to not complicate my life. And stuff like holding grudges ultimately complicates, you know?
Totally.
And I've it's been such a boon.
Yeah.
And so like, I also love people too much.
Yeah.
I believe the reason we're here on this earth is to be with other people and interact with them. So like holding grudges would keep me from that.
That's the absolutely gorgeous answer.
Thanks.
I think that is a really beautiful.
Thanks.
Are you someone who do you feel like you're extrovert?
Mm-hmm.
So when you're around people, you like to what degree do you need to like recharge as a person?
I used to say a lot that my social battery was broken.
Yeah, like as in you had endless battery.
Yeah, like as in like it did need to recharge.
Yeah.
But you know, I'll reach my limit at like a fun and dumb improv festival, and I've gone to 51 shows
and hung out with people for 36 hours.
Yeah. Or like if I like came off a long shift, but I've been working from home, so it's
sure,
like,
yeah.
So like to be honest, like it really more recently I think what the truth was is I just didn't want to spend alone time with myself, you know, and I'd be like, but now I've grown to like that a whole lot. So
nice.
Yeah.
So you do prioritize alone time?
No. If I need it, I get like it's like a when it arises.
Okay, cool.
I'm not trying to meta game when
Yeah.
I might need alone time.
Yeah.
I'll just feel it, and then wherever I am, I'll be like, I'm going home. Oh God, you must be like this. If you know that you want to go home, you go home immediately, right?
I think so, but it's very easy for someone to be like, no, you're not. And then I think I'm like, okay, fine, I'll stay for a sec.
Yeah.
But I also one of my favorite things that my friend and your friend does is when I bleep that name. That guy's fucked up. I hate that guy. Yeah, fuck.
And I'm gonna leave fucking. So it'll be fuck.
Okay, good. Okay, good. We gotta get some drama, you know. But every time I'm like, okay, I'm going home, and I have a lift. He's like, no, cancel the lift. I have to talk to you about something, and he just does that. And then I'm never gonna cancel it because it is always just some bullshit. Has nothing to say to me. He's just endlessly no, you're staying, and
you have a good.
Yeah.
Oh, look who it is!
Hello,
Ray Kerpo, come on in.
Hi, I'm Peter.
Get in the shot.
Nice to meet you.
Ray, Peter, Ray.
Hey, Peter.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, buddy. Nice to see you. It's been like a year and a half since I've seen you.
Wait, really?
Yeah, he's a friend from college. Yeah. What do I want to know more about you? Well, okay, you mentioned siblings. Where do you lie in the pecking order?
So I have 3 other siblings.
Whoa.
So it goes Emily, Patrick, Peter, Molly. As if we're in the coasts of Gal, EPPE. No, EPPM.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Silent E before Molly. Yeah.
Molly.
Molly. But yeah, no, I'm there in the order, and they're very artistic people. They all live in Brooklyn, actually. So
oh, cool.
The Boston to Brooklyn, specifically Newton, Massachusetts, where I'm from, to Brooklyn pipeline is incredibly strong.
Talk more about Newton.
Oh yeah, it's it's a suburb outside of Boston.
Yeah.
Right outside. And big. It's a big city. It's it has 130,000 people.
Whoa.
With I want to say 5 boroughs. It's kind of different neighborhoods
in a suburb. That's really interesting. The suburb I'm from, Johns Creek, Georgia. It was originally Alpharetta, Georgia, but I got absorbed into Johns Creek when I was 6. Just redistricting, whatever.
Yeah.
It was voted the #1 suburb in America.
Okay. What do you think constitutes #1 suburb in America?
Probably some bullshit.
Yeah.
Like money and Teslas per capita.
Charging stations.
Yeah, charging stations.
Accessible charging stations.
It's also each time I'd go back, because I went to school in Georgia as well, but I'd visit for the holidays, of course. Only an hour and 15-minute drive.
Oh, easy. Did you have your car on campus?
Yeah.
Nice.
It was a huge campus, so. I drive myself home, but as I'd get closer to home, more Teslas would pop up.
Yeah.
And then also each time I go back, there'd be less trees.
Yeah.
You know when they reboot a show that people really loved, and they kind of gentrify the set to it's a staler, more bland version of the set that used to have character and everyone loved.
So interesting. Yeah.
That's what happened to my hometown.
Wow. So it was became a shadow of its former self.
Yeah, there's still some nice little areas. My local park is still cutie, but
that kind of happened for mine too. I grew up in Newton has a lot of different kind of wealth brackets, and a lot of people of a lot of different backgrounds live there, but kind of you would call it an affluent suburb.
Yeah, certainly.
And it is crazy that Newton, Massachusetts has become gentrified in the time since I grew up there. You go back, I didn't know a place that affluent could become more.
That's kind of how I felt about Johns Creek, because we would always us edgier theater kids would be like, it's a bubble. We're living in a bubble.
Yeah, Bo. I said that.
Yeah. And I loved that bubble. Truthfully, all love to the bubble. But darn, that bubble got bubblier.
Yeah, it did. It did. I've very similar experience. And it still has a lot of the I go back and my parents' home is still the same, and my street is still pretty much the same. But yeah, when I go back, there is that kind of nostalgia, but it is definitely different. There's more Teslas. There's these huge sort of copy and paste houses. It's very interesting. But I loved honestly growing up there, and very walkable city, which is very interesting. Like a lot of
Really cool for a place to grow up.
yeah. Oh
Yeah.
my God. Like I've talked to friends who grew up on like places in like Long Island,
Mm-hmm.
and in Long Island, at least where my friend was from, he was like, yeah, like we didn't really like we would all congregate at like this mall or but here it was like you go to a friend's house and you can just like what kind of walk throughout the town because everywhere has these like kind of shaded street sides.
Well, that's so cool.
Yeah.
It's like a bar crawl when you're
Yeah,
13.
yeah.
Let's go to Eric's place.
Yeah, seriously, just go.
Eric's got fun dip.
Instead of beer, it's just like orange Fanta. And we all have heartburn. And
What's your fave soda?
my favorite soda, probably Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
It's a performance, especially as a comedian, it's like a performance-enhancing drug for a comedy show.
You really think
If you're not hitting a Coke before a show, you're doing yourself a disservice. Before your next show, give yourself a little sugar, give yourself a little caffeine. It's gonna feel awesome.
You're so serious?
I swear to God, it is like steroids for comedy.
Whoa.
This is, and don't work for Coca-Cola, not in any way connected to them. I just think
Bro just said he was barely afloat.
yeah. I got that Coca-Cola money. Oh my God, if I had Coca-Cola money, I would not step into a restaurant to work.
And you wouldn't even step into this podcast to record. You'd be like, you only have one mic, and it's in your apartment.
I don't have a boom mic operator for my podcast episode. I'm out of here. But yeah, I mean, it's I do love Coca-Cola. I think that's my favorite. I did have Pepsi recently, and I hadn't had it for so long. I was like, this is bad.
Yeah.
It does not hold a candle.
I'm a ginger ale and root beer truther. As in,
In what way are you a truther?
I suppose that's the word. I said that I immediately didn't believe in it.
Okay.
I do love those two. Like I feel like people like I don't necessarily have them before a show.
Yeah.
But like I've been having ginger ale a whole lot more recently.
Oh, it's great.
Like it really it does its job.
Yep.
And then root beer, I don't even need like the cane sugar artisan root beer. Give me like Barks.
Yeah,
I love Barks.
I used to go in elementary school. Me and my great friend and current roommate plug,
Whoa.
Rowan Davis. Him and I have been
Should
friends.
I bleep that one?
I want you to make that name louder.
Okay.
I want that to peak the mic volume.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
Okay, cool. Terrible for your listeners,
Yeah.
but and solves nothing. But him and I would leave. We'd have short days on Tuesdays at an elementary school, and then him and I would walk maybe 15 minutes to the pizza place. This like Greek pizza place. There's a lot. I don't know. Was this the same thing in Georgia that there would be a lot of like Greek-owned pizza restaurants, or is that a
Not
New England
necessarily,
thing?
but I know about Greek pizza, and I had a spot for Greek pizza.
Okay, cool.
But I wouldn't say it was a popular thing.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Because in Massachusetts, it feels like they're almost like a bodega.
That's
like
cool.
they're like there's one in like every neighborhood. They all have pictures of like Mykonos and like
Yeah.
Santorini or something on the walls. But we'd go there and I would get every Tuesday an Italian sub and a Barks root beer. Which is like I definitely took years off of my life from eating Italian subs every Tuesday for maybe like 4 years.
I actually don't think that's a problem.
Really, you don't think so?
I mean, cured meat is like fine. It's
Is it not a carcinogen?
everything's a carcinogen.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Your freaking 5G from your phone is, you know what I mean? Like
that I stick in my pocket.
and then as you drink your coffee,
I love to rub my phone. Rub my phone on my face and genitals.
You ever dip your phone in your coffee?
Dip the phone in the coffee, just get some good
Microplastics.
Yeah, that's true.
'Twas the middle of a podcast recording, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. You look to your right and you look to your left, and you know that you do not need to feel bereft, for there's a half an episode of Podcast More. I hope you enjoy. I hope you adore. Yay! There's something super interesting that I want to dig into a bit more.
Yes.
Your current roommate,
Yes.
you've known since elementary school.
Dude.
That must be a super special relationship.
It is. It really is. Rowan Davis, who I have known and been like close with since elementary school. Yeah. It's pretty crazy. There's pictures of us playing like, Legos on our fridge and stuff like that. He is so amazing. We make a lot of stuff together. We're like he went to school for sustainability and also film. And now he's going to a grad program for sustainability. But
In New York?
in New York, yeah, he's going to
Don't care.
okay. Bleep that
Yeah,
shit out.
hold on. Say it again, and then just say anything, and I'll
Well,
bleep
if
it.
I have to really, it starts with a P, and my sister also used to work there.
Which one, Molly or
Emily. Emily. Okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't
Okay.
fucking matter.
Doesn't matter, but you've known him forever.
I've known him forever, and there are pictures of us playing on their fridge. And also, we had a teacher at like a parent-teacher conference in high school who we both had. And the teacher once said to his parents, like, it's very interesting. Rowan, like, it seems like he really like processes and like speaks and thinks in the same way as this other classmate, Peter Walsh. And they were like, yeah, that makes sense because they spent enormous time in so many informative years together.
I can't believe I haven't met him yet. Or maybe I've seen him at a thing.
He's also very supportive. He comes to shows. Maybe you have vaguely met him.
Was he at Late Night when you were on?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, but I'll introduce you to. You'd love him. He's such a sweetie.
I mean, if he thinks in process is the same way as you,
hey, yeah, true.
I'm more than happy.
You guys would get along.
Let's get him on the pod.
Yeah, Peter's roommate.
I've actually been saying I'm gonna have everyone back on in about a year.
Oh hell yeah!
And you should bring
bring
Rowan on. Yeah,
I would love to bring Rowan.
By that point, I'll have. Yeah, honestly, let's shake on it.
I'll bring Rowan.
Great,
I'll bring
so
Rowan Davis. No, but he is great, and I think he and I just spent some like I think a love of like film and a love of like my artist self and
Yes.
like the things I really love as like an actor really come from my time spent with him and like
Wow.
and we would play video games together. We'd play outside. We'd spend so much time just like being in like our imaginative worlds together. Because that was the thing when I was a kid. I was like the type of kid who was in the backyard for like 8 hours a day, like slaying orcs and stuff. Like that was where I kind of feel like my performance and like actor sort of origins were.
You can genuinely see that in what you do now. Like it's like there's a level of like the stakes feeling so high while simultaneously still being like I'm playing pretend.
Yeah.
Not that your characters aren't like grounded or real or like
Sure.
there's like you're doing all the right stuff like foundationally, but like even as you're like when you truly get to play with them, it feels
dude,
like
thanks.
like I'm thinking about the torture one.
Yeah.
Like it's like you are gonna be stretched out as far as possible. When you're a kid.
Yeah.
That's
nice.
cool. Yeah.
It's definitely those were the origins of it. And then also I think I was thinking about this recently. I think because I think I'm kind of going a lot of back and forth right now is like what do I want to do professionally, like what is like because I did talk about being on a show like Righteous Gemstones or like I think like What We Do in the Shadows. Like I love those like kind of like single cam like comedy shows
and super specific in terms of like what is happening. Like
yes,
the characters.
100%.
Not necessarily situational comedy.
Yeah. It's exactly.
Yeah.
But I think also I went to school for like acting, and in school we were always doing like Irish dramas where everyone was like 18 but playing characters who were like 76.
Oh
like,
my god!
Like and I was like so dramatic, but I love that shit.
I had to play like a 70-year-old, and in musical theater we did All Love to the Chattahoochee High School theater department. Stephen Sondheim's Follies was such a bad pick for a musical.
Yeah, out of everything you could do.
I played a 70-year-old guy who was like falling out of love with his wife of 25 plus years.
What experience do you have to give to that? Like
genuinely, it's nothing.
No, yeah, truly.
I had a girlfriend at that time.
It's something I've been thinking a lot about recently. How are you with like decisions? Are you a decision paralysis person, or do you feel like you're pretty decisive?
When I'm high and ordering food, paralyzed as hell because everyone's like, this could
sound good.
This could be tasty.
Do you think it's ever as good though as you imagine? I feel like takeout, high, like late night options too usually are usually pretty mid.
If I'm inebriated, it doesn't quite matter to me.
Yeah, you just need anti-hunger materials.
Yeah, or like something to soak up. I'm a big believer in if I drink a beer or two or whatever, I have to eat at least one piece of bread before I go to bed, so you can soak up all that.
Oh, of course.
And I would say like late night eats if you know what you're getting. I think it depends on maybe in Massachusetts and in Georgia it's different, you know? Like there were only a few really good spots but I
yeah.
think here in New York there's too many options.
Yeah.
I mean, like I can go to like a bodega at 2 a.m. and get like a chopped cheese at a hash brown.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Come on, brother. Let's get that
Yeah.
right now. Let's get that shit.
You hungry? When's your movie today? You're seeing a movie today?
Yes, I am. I'm seeing it at 1:45.
What movie?
I'm actually going to see Obsession.
I've heard such good things about it.
Yeah.
I heard it's terribly frightening.
I'm so for it.
I don't do scary.
You don't do it.
No.
Really?
If it can hold on to answer your decisions question.
Yes.
I think I'm fine with them.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Because I have major decision paralysis.
Really?
On on things that matter. I mean, if it's like, oh, do I want to something really small that I can give an example of, but something that's like a small decision, like I can make that pretty easy. But if it's like, oh, especially when it's, should I go out tonight and I'm tired and I'm like socially drained, because I do think I'm kind of like an introvert a little bit, but or at least my battery gets drained, that I have major decision paralysis because I have one part of my brain that's like, if you don't go out tonight, you are like making a major mistake because you're only young for this time, and like you have to go out and be with your friends. You're in New York, you have to do all this stuff.
That's real.
But then I'm like, well, I did just work a 6-hour shift at a restaurant on a busy weekend night, and I want to rest. But I don't know. It's very easy for me to feel like guilty about those things.
Well, I mean, it's like, here's hoping we live a long and healthy life.
How long do you want to live?
I think anytime after 80, I'm good to go.
Really?
Yeah, I
It
feel
does
like
seem like a decline.
70, 75. I think I'd be able to like come to terms with it. But I feel like once I'm 80. What about you?
I mean, I know some 80-year-olds who are really with it.
Yeah, but like 80 years is a long time.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
If I had that, like, you're asking me how long do I want to live for? I'm not saying shoot me at 80. You know, I'm saying anytime after 80, I can for sure come to terms with
death.
Yeah. I mean, I'm blessed to have me and my grandma have talked about death a lot since I was 7 years old.
Wow.
She tells me that I used to say that I wanted to be reincarnated as an elephant when I died, and I was like 7 years old.
Fire choice.
Yeah.
That's a really good choice.
Yeah, thanks, man.
And what has she told you about her? Because that's really interesting. I've never talked with my grandma, maybe because I'm a little bit like elephant in the room.
Yeah, well,
speaking of elephants, but
I mean, my grandma's got Alzheimer's right now. Her husband's just got that. My grandpa, mom, pop. Pop-pop's got cancer now, and it's like, it's real, but like, I remember like hanging out in the computer room in their house when I was like 13 and seeing her book on like preparing for death, or like,
wow.
so she's really taking it in open arms.
Wait,
And
sorry, you might have just said,
Yeah.
how old are they?
I don't count anymore, but
Oh, really?
I mean, I'm sure I could do the math, but I couldn't even tell you top of mind how old my parents are.
Really?
I could.
Why? It sounds like you're avoiding knowing.
I don't think it's avoidant, because then I'm not attaching a year to it.
Oh, okay.
That's my take.
Sure.
That's 100% agree.
100, yeah. Dude, this is what I'm saying. I asked you about something and then I jumped back.
Death and I mean,
what did your grandmothers say? Have
Yes.
your grandmother shared any knowledge, or like not knowledge because she is alive, but like in terms of like wisdom about her kind of processing? If you've talked so openly about it.
yeah, of course. What I can tell you, because there's so many secrets.
Yeah.
No. What's up, Ray?
Hey, Cam.
Hey, Ray.
Ray's back. There's proof. Because there are secrets. Imagine I do that cut. What I can tell you is, recently, like, I'm sure there's better, like, general stuff, but we've been talking. I had a conversation with her not too long ago about Alzheimer's in general and, like, what that means. And she's like, there's no if, ands, or buts about it. This is a degenerative disease, which is a tough, thing to hear.
Yeah.
But like, because she's so comfortable talking about it, it makes it easier.
Yeah.
So I think it's like, what I've garnered for it is she's not pretending like it's some easy thing.
Yeah.
And she's also comfortable with the finality of it. Yeah. I mean, what I have to ask you back, what's your relationship with death and just because I don't want it to be like, well, that's my thing on death. Tell me about your process for making funny characters. So
Yeah, I think it's scary, but I do. So I'm gonna be turning 30 in August.
August
6th. August 17th.
Boom.
Come on, a Leo never forgets. The most self-indulgent people.
What's your moon? Do you know that stuff?
Taurus.
Okay. What about your rising?
Scorpio.
Oh, cool. I'm a Pisces moon, so I'm super, super, super internal and emotional.
Wait, that's beautiful though, to have
Love
that
it.
one that's like very performative and then one that's like emotional.
It's my favorite thing about
That's a
moon.
real good balance,
Yeah.
yin and yang.
Tell me about death.
Okay, yeah, I get
death.
that. So I'm turning 30, which is, I'm a child, but I think that it has made me just kind of think more about, as I'm entering a new decade.
Yeah.
I'm like just thinking about what is I know other 30 people are like my age or like 30 who are really like kind of there's just a lot of stuff that comes along with it in terms of like anxieties and stuff, and I think I am really like, it would be crazy for me to not embrace the age that I am. If I was like, ooh, I'm 26, I want to be 26, I'd be like, that is crazy and delusional, and like just, you can't live in that world. So
Absolutely.
I'm really like, I am the age I am. I like what, and I have to remind myself like, yeah, that it's such a young age. And then also I'm always like, when I'm 40, I'm gonna be like, oh my god, remember I was 29. When I'm 50, I'm gonna be like, remember I was 40. Like, it's always gonna be so like retrospective. So I might as well just enjoy the age that I am now.
Yeah.
So anyway, but how that pertains to death and just like kind of overall, yeah, I mean, if I were to die before I was older, I think that would really make me very sad.
No, amen. 100% agree.
Agree.
Yeah.
That's my Subway take. If I died before it was my time to go, I would be sad. But
100% disagree.
I think you have to make peace with it, like, right?
Yeah.
Like, I think if I was really, I don't know, it's just it's the common denominator of everything in this world, death. And yeah, but I guess as it pertains to age, I'm like, I have to just kind of make peace with it. And as it pertains to like death overall, kind of outside of age, like, yeah, just, I could die at any moment. I could die today.
You will.
Imagine if I died today. You have to post the app. You mean?
Oh yeah, no, it's going up. It'd be haunting.
It would be so haunting.
And I'd have to like open the pod, like, cause I like do these little opening spiels, like before the pod starts.
That's great.
I'd be like, hey everyone, cool episode. This guy died the day we recorded, but he told me I had to post it. It was literally his dying wish.
Yeah, his dying wish was for me to post this podcast we recorded.
And I'll be like, I'll see you in a year.
My like Weekend at Bernie's corpse, Rowan's like operating in my mouth.
He'd do it.
Rowan is still coming with it. Like, Rowan still comes on the pod.
And he's talking about sustainability.
I'm just like a
decomposing. Jazz break. Take it away, Andrew. Nice. Real nice. Okay, only 1/3 of the pod to go. You're almost there. Thanks again so much for listening. I am so grateful. Okay, here it is.
Did you see the picture of this guy? I don't know if this is AI or not. Which is so sad.
Evil. Yeah.
Yeah, evil. And also just like, I can't see things on the internet anymore and just like take it at face value. But there's this picture of this guy it was in some desert, and he was like this like skeleton just like sitting on a dune. And it was like, this is and has like some clothes still on it, but like, and like some hair, but like totally skinless, organless, just skeleton. And it was basically like, this body has been preserved. This person died here in this like kind of final resting position of like kind of just sitting overlooking this dune.
Mm-hmm.
And they've been preserved from like the sand, like from the environment.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, but this is cool.
I think this is cool. I hope it's real.
I mean, it's like, of all the things to AI that's fake, like,
Yeah,
oh, I tricked you into thinking.
Okay, they weren't dead.
I think it's a beautiful thought. even if the skeleton has 6 fingers.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like an emblem of some like kind of logo.
A watermark.
Yeah, that's a watermark.
for some like gambling with that. But I think it's like it'd be cool if the Earth, like a true like or more untouched zone of the Earth, could preserve the body. You know.
I think so. I mean, it makes sense if a desert does. I mean, kind of like there's not a lot of moisture, which I think often is a major factor in like decomposition.
You think often about this?
I do think about this a lot. Yeah. I don't really think about death, but I think a lot about decomposition. But I saw this amazing thing recently, which was like I love like physical comedy performances, and someone was doing like a decomposing carcass as their thing. And it was like the thing as like they do like the lawn what is that called? Like when they like kind of keep a camera on something for a long time and then like kind of speed
time lapse.
Yeah. So they get like a time lapse and the body was like kind of like shaking and stuff. It was really so cool. And then it started as like a full kind of creature, and then as they got like kind of smaller and like kind of ended up being like kind of a flat puddle. It was very interesting.
Send that to me.
I actually will.
In fact, I'll put it in the description for
links.
I'm starting to get people to mention things on the pod that I want to put in the description.
Have people put other like
it's starting the next episode that drops. And that's all I'll say.
No spoilers.
No spoilers for the people who will. When this comes out, it'll have long been out. Like,
yes.
I'm intrigued, and I feel like people would be intrigued to actually know, because with character work, character art.
Let's remember. Subway artist. Or sandwich artist is what they're called.
Sandwich artist.
Yeah.
What is it like to like fully get it? Like, I know you're big on like the clothing. The clothing helps you get there.
Yeah.
But like what is it really to embody another person that like what is that like? And like, I don't know, just anything super interesting about that process that people might not know or is specific to your love of it.
Totally. Well, I think I love to really I do think I commit very big to my characters.
Big is the right word.
Yeah, like I do really I've always like loved I wouldn't necessarily say that like I'm doing this character and like, you know, I think I still am very much like kind of Peter with like some costumes on and stuff, but I do think that I do love to think like how much can I kind of become this whatever thing I'm doing. And so kind of like the jokes and the comedy of it, I like to think are like kind of secondary to the person and like the scenario and the situation. So it means like I think the comedy I like is when it's more as committed as possible. I think there's a lot of I think particularly because of like the internet, there's a lot of like 1 foot in, 1 foot out type of comedy where like a lot of people I think it's committing is scary, and I think and everyone has their own comedic voice. I don't think this is like necessarily a bad thing, but my personal taste is I love when someone is like fully committed to a character and to the bit, and that just is something that I kind of like to do physically. I do really like to like think about physicality with my characters and how I can take on the body of this person. And then just like I think moments for me are always funnier when someone is really truly like
in it.
And like, and if they're mad or if they're in love or something or happy, like really trying to experience that. And like when I'm rehearsing my characters, I am sometimes like, I'm obviously trying to be off book. I'm trying to learn the lines where the joke is, everything like that. But I'm also like, I really want this to be almost like a short play in and of itself. Like I want like this to have, I love character stuff that has an arc.
Yeah.
That's why I really, really love like some of my other favorite character comedians are like Devin Bachrath or like Nick Mestad. And I think that like both of them have these characters where there is jokes and there is structured like 1 beat, 2 beat, 3 beat, and they have all the like there's obvious, and they're writing it in such a way that they have all these like really great like one-liners and punch and like like punchlines, everything. It's really great writing.
Yeah.
But also if you were to just like kind of look at what's happening, or if you were to think about like the scenario, it is sort of like a one small person play. Like Devin has this character which is like a gold digger whose husband won't die.
I'm gonna have
Have
to.
you seen this?
No, I've not. But we have Devin on the show on
Really?
next Friday for our 1 year anniversary. We got Devin on. We're super
Oh
excited
my
about
god, dude.
it. And I now tell her that I know about that character, so she can't do it.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It's this gold digger whose husband won't die.
That's
And
amazing.
she's like, we started dating when I was like, 22 and he was 70 and now he's 140 and she's like really thought he'd die at this time. But the character is so funny and the way that she structures it is so beautiful, but also it's so committed and it's like a small play.
Cool.
And that's my taste. I like to do that stuff and that's sort of like what I seek to do
Yeah.
with at least some of my characters.
And if that's your taste for comedic food, you're also a brilliant chef of that kind.
Oh my god.
I like when I really think you're one of our best, and I'm not just saying that because you're here. I've said that and
Scam.
people have agreed.
That's so
Like
nice,
like
Cam.
keep doing the stuff, and I think the word big is definitely, I think, such a apt description.
Dude, thanks.
And I want to give you a chance now. I'm gonna ask you the first question I asked you again, and just whatever comes up. It could be as simple as good to whatever you want to say. But hey, Peter Walsh, how are you?
I'm actually great.
Yeah.
I'm really great, and this has been so fun. And really enjoyed talking with you and getting to know you more too, and
Yeah, man.
and laughing with you. And this has been so great. Thanks for having me, Cam.
Good dude. Anytime. Literally, I'll see you in a year for sure.
I'll see you, Ryan. I'll let Rowan know.
Yeah. Honestly, please let me know what his reaction is.
Dude, yeah.
He'd be like, "What?"
he'll literally be like this. Yeah, sure.
All right, cool.
He'll be like so even keeled.
What a
like, chill.
chiller.
And you know what? If I go outside and get hit by a
bus.
a bus, yeah. Everyone's invited to my funeral, and let's
Yeah.
party like there's no tomorrow.
God, if you die, I'm gonna have to rush edit this one. Because I'm gonna have the link to your wake. I'm gonna knock on wood because I love you. I don't want you to die ever.
I don't. Well, at some point, please.
Well, hey, if I'm dead, you can die.
Okay, cool. Okay, you have to die in order for the curse to be broken.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But I believe you're the gold digger. Or you're the gold.
Yeah.
the gold
Okay.
dime.
Cool.
Is there a term for that?
The gold being the gold.
Mhm. Cue exit music. We're gonna talk about this.
Jackpot maybe. Or
That's cool.
pot of gold maybe.
Ooh, I like that.
You're the pot of gold.
Or like the treasure boy.
Yeah, treasure boy.
He's my treasure boy.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening to Hey How Are Ya, a brand new podcast. Thanks to everyone who's involved, being me, I guess. Thanks, me. Also, huge shout out to my brother, Andrew Kreitner, who is now learning that his original composition is the theme music for this podcast. Thanks, Andrew. I hope you don't mind. Thanks for listening. Have a great rest of your day. See you next week for a new episode. Bye.